I'm Jeremy. Welcome to another episode of Practical IT. In this episode, we are going to take the next steps on our CentOS machine. We are going to add a sudoer user. We are going to install CockPit for managing our new CentOS machine with a web browser. We are also going to attempt to connect that to an existing machine that already has CockPit installed. This happens to be an Ubuntu machine, and we will see if we can in fact make everything work together and be able to manage and view information about both servers by just logging into one in CockPit. Alright, on your screen you see two windows. In the upper left you have the VirtualBox window for CentOS. This is our CentOS Server 7 that we installed earlier. The other window is the terminal on my Mac. I just wanted to show this to you so you can see that both are running. I'm going to minimize the VirtualBox window and blow up the window size and the text size on my Mac so that we can connect and hopefully everybody can read the text with a little more ease. So our first step is that we need to connect to our CentOS server. So we will do that with the SSH command. We'll connect as root and our IP address. It prompts for password. And there you can now see we are connected root at CentOS 7. So we are going to add a new user. Add user. And I'm going to do this so it matches the user on the other machine. Alright. Again, if you were having this in a production environment, you would want to use stronger passwords. For the testing purposes, I am not enforcing that, even though I do fully understand that this is a bad thing to do. For the sake of our videos, we are using shorter, weaker passwords. Okay, so then we need to add our new user to the wheel group. And we can test this by doing su dash and we have successfully completed that part of our task. So I'll clear the screen. So first thing we need to do is sudo yum-y install epel-release. That's complete. We are going to do sudo yum-y update. And that completed. And the next step is we need to reboot the server. So this will show that our connection has been terminated in just a moment when I issue the shutdown command. And when this comes back up, we will reconnect. we're back up. We'll clear this. Okay, so now we need to install CockPit. Okay. So now we need to enable the CockPit socket and start the service. So we'll do sudo system control enable cockpit.socket sudo system control start CockPit. And then we need to configure a couple of firewall rules here. Sudo firewall command add service equals CockPit, and sudo firewall command add permanent and firewall reload. All right. So I'm going to minimize the terminal window, and I'm going to bring over a new Chrome window here. And we're going to navigate to 172.16.74.223, port number 9090. And you can see it identify the system as CentOS, and we were going to log in as the sudo user. And I'm not going to add that to LastPass. And as you can see, we've got some nice graphs. You can view logs. We've got accounts, services, and you can even get a terminal in your browser window. So we're going to disconnect from this, and we're going to come back over here to my other machine. And again, Ubuntu. We'll log in as my sudo user on Ubuntu. And we can go, again, you've got some of the same things, you got some additional things because I've got more packages installed on the Ubuntu box. So we're going to go to dashboard. And down here under servers, we've got the option to add. We add the address 172.16.74.223. We can choose a color. We'll leave it at the green. Yeah, let's go maroon or plum, I guess. And say add and connect. And so now we've got our Ubuntu machine and our CentOS machine. And we can switch between them just that easily. Got our dashboard, memory, and you've got the blue is Ubuntu, the plum is CentOS. We can look at network, disk I/O, back to CPU. We can select the machine verbatim that we want to look at. And again, it gives you the option to restart and shut down right in the browser. System time. We switch back to our Ubuntu box. Again, some of this information may or may not be available depending on the type of Linux distribution you're running. But this is dashboard, this is CockPit in a nutshell. It's another free, easy to use way to do some common tasks on Linux machines. You can do many of these same things, almost all these same things, using webmin, using ISP config, and others. But this CockPit has the advantage in my eyes of being a little bit more platform or Linux distribution agnostic, and it tries to work everywhere as much as possible. So this brings us to the end of another episode of Practical IT. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up, like, share, leave comments below. If you have ideas of something you'd like to see in a future video, please let me know in the comments. And depending on what it is, I will make an effort to try to do so and put together a video for that subject. And until next time, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.